Hey everybody, Joe here with Candid at the Movies. This time I will be talking about the Netflix series called Painkiller, starring Uzo Aduba. She's a wonderful actress. Check her out if you haven't seen her. She's been on multiple things, but what she's probably best known for is her role as Crazy Eyes on Orange is the New Black, which put me on to her. And I've been enjoying everything that I've seen her do since. So anyway, Painkiller is a very realistic series based on I like to call it an epidemic of the opioid crisis. And this epidemic ended up costing thousands and thousands of lives, jobs, broken homes and families. And it's just one of those things where I've lost friends to the epidemic. Not just that epidemic, but the crack epidemic before it. And it was, there were stark differences on the way that it was handled, obviously, because you couldn't really necessarily blame the crack epidemic on, say, a Pfizer or something like that. But this epidemic clearly had its back, like if you go back and take a look at how people ended up becoming addicted to fentanyl, methamphetamines and things like that. Normally it either started with an addiction of some sort of opioid, and you can definitely point the finger and blame a lot of the practices of the drug dealers down at Pfizer. You can point the finger at that, at them for that. So that kind of goes with that. Now, at the beginning of every episode, there is a very real family, normally a family or maybe a mother or something, where they talk about how this show is a dramatization of what happened. But they talk about their very real situation that was not dramatized for Netflix, and it's sad to see. And you kind of see the corporate culture of blaming the addicts, saying, there will always be addicts, there will always be fiends, there will always be this, there will always be that, and how the allure of the money that they were making at the time, which was oodles and oodles of it, billions on top of billions of dollars. I mean, the type of money that could float a small country was being made from basically being pill pushers, being drug dealers, but mostly legal. And they kind of showed how they made they were able to get the approval through the FDA, how they kind of like bought and paid people off, how they stroked people's egos, and man, it was a lesson on the epidemic, because Uzo Aduba's character, who plays Edie Flowers, who's the lawyer, basically, well, not lawyer, but she was kind of chasing this whole situation because she had seen the same type of epidemic happen in her youth with the crack epidemic, and specifically with her mother, which is another sad story. But it was the fact that she chased it so hard that you kind of see how certain politicians like Giuliani, who was a lawyer, all types of other people were making it basically difficult or nearly impossible to hold these people to account when there were people who were street pushers of crack cocaine and everything that are still in jail for that. But I put my hands up on that, and it's just y'all gotta watch it. That I just gotta say, even if it's something that may be traumatizing for you, because it certainly was for me. Like I said, I've lost friends to the epidemic, so it's extremely personal to me. So I'm sorry. I'm not going to go any further because I can feel myself getting a little upset. So I'll just give it a grade for the actors and actresses, for the plot, for the script, and all of that. I'll have to give it an A++. Definitely go check this out. Recommend this to your friends. It needs to be seen and it needs to be talked about. So with that, I've been Joe with Candid at the Movies. Please click that like, share, and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell. And y'all have a fantastic day. Love y'all. Peace.